Hello, everyone. Welcome to the May Jig Festival. Tonight, we are all wearing clothes. Those of us who have bandwidth have our cameras on so we can all see and dance with each other. By being here, you agree to the Midwest Morris Ale Code of Conduct. If you haven't already read it, read it. It'll be great. Tonight, we're dancing Kemp's Jig as taught by Tom Baxter. I'm supposed to say some other words, but I don't remember what they are. So Tom, take it away.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk very loud, I'm told. I think my microphone is over here. So I'll talk on this one. Yeah, this is Kemp's Jig. It was written by John Tarling of Rumford Morris. It was written for a celebration of the 400th anniversary of the 9 Days Wonder. Now I can't actually see everybody, so I can't ask you if you all know what the 9 Days Wonder is. But fortunately, I have a book because somebody made a kid's book about it. There's William Kemp. He was a dancer, actor, comedian for William Shakespeare's company. He was Shakespeare's first clown and comedian. Originated a lot of the comic roles. He was the first Dogberry in Much Ado About Nothing. As I like to say, Queen Elizabeth was quite enamored of his Falstaff in Merry Wives of Windsor, and in Midsummer Night's Dream, she greatly admired his bottom. So you're all muted. I can't hear you not laughing. So yeah, in 1600, William Kemp and Shakespeare got into a bit of a fight. Kemp quit and decided to do a publicity stunt, dancing 110, 120 miles from London to Norwich on a bet. He said he could do it in 10 days or less. And according to his own account, he did it in 9 days, which he published a book about it called The 9 Days Wonder, which is where we get the term a 9 days wonder, which means some big news event that everyone forgets about almost immediately. The 400th anniversary of that took place in 2000, and a bunch of dancers, including me, set out from London and danced most or all of the way to Norwich in just 8 days. I only did about 75 miles of that because I took a few days off for sightseeing. And this was a dance that was written for the occasion. It was danced in London, danced at various spots along the way that Kemp mentioned in his memoir, and then danced at the very end by a member of Kemp's Men, Morris Dancers of Norwich. So the dance itself, when we were doing the organizational meeting for this, they asked what tradition is Kemp's Jig in? Well, it really isn't. It's written in a mixture of traditions. It's got a little bit of Fieldtown, a little bit of Bledington, a little bit of Headington. And that's how I learned it. That's how I'm going to teach it. But the original instructions for the dance said that this is a dance to be danced in your own team style. So if you have multiple people dancing from multiple different teams, if you have somebody who dances Litchfield, somebody who dances Bampton, you'll have a bunch of different things happening at the same time. Like I said, I'm going to teach it the way it was originally written, the way I learned it, the way I always dance it. But I would be thrilled at the Ale if I see people doing all their own different styles at the same time, because that's kind of the original intent of the dance. The event, the commemoration event, was jointly hosted by the Morris Ring, the Morris Federation, and the Open Morris. I think it might have been the first event that they actually cooperated on ever. So in the spirit of that, having all different styles and traditions at the same time is, I think, kind of a neat thing. So let's start with a warm up. I'm going to change to this camera over here, if that's all right, Vanessa. Oh, just a second. Yeah, it's asking me if I want audio from that camera or not. I'm going to get a chair to help me balance for some of this. Okay, let's just do a little slow warm up. Just start from the toes up. Start wiggling your toes. Loosen up the toes and the feet. I'm told that tapping your feet to the side and the other side is a good way to prevent shin splints. I don't know if that's true or not, but why take chances? Ankles, please. told that if you like try and write your name or spell the alphabet with your foot in the air, that's a good ankle warm up. Knees back and forth, side to side a little bit, maybe some galleys, maybe some hook legs. We're going to be doing some galleys because we have Fieldtown galleys in this. If you want to do hook legs instead, I can't see you, so that's fine. Warm up the hips a little. Okay. Let's do a little bit of spine twist here. Side to side. Okay, let's get the shoulders going. Nice and easy. Shoulders and elbows. Maybe some circles. Maybe the other way, maybe Bampton. Headington over your head. We're going to do Headington-like hankies in the foot up. Okay, and don't forget to stretch out the neck muscles, get nice and loose. Okay, sort of running in place on your toes. Get the bullet higher. Okay, I'm going to need a chair for this. My favorite warm up. Let's shake your bells, shake your imaginary bells. Sorry if my imaginary bells are too loud. I like to do 7 or 8 shakes and then switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, 7. Again. And then we go to 4, 6, 7, change. 1, 2, 3, change. 1, 2, 3, twos. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. And that's how, just a second. And that's also how I like to get new people to dance their single and double steps, because that way we're ringing the bells on the beat, not emphasizing stepping on the beat, because then the bells are late. Just me getting philosophical here. Okay. I think the tune is out there someplace. Oh, are there? I guess there's no questions because I haven't started explaining anything yet. Vanessa, you'll stop me if there are questions, or
Valerie will stop you.
Valerie, you'll stop me. Okay, get the chair out of the way. Okay. All right. The course of the dance starts with a tag back, then a foot up and up, which I will do hankies up the nose, stepping kind of, just generic double stepping. I kind of think of it as Bleddington with hankies reversed, but then I do a Fieldtown galley. So foot up and up, slow capers and side steps, foot up and up, different slow capers and side steps, and finish with a foot up and up. So hankies up the nose, double steps. So this would be double step, galley right, double step, galley left. So all together slowly, 5, 6, 7, 8, double step, galley, 1, 2, down, up, galley left. And that's kind of the styling I generally do on this. A couple of notes. I don't know if it makes a difference, but it's in jig time. So when I do the galleys, rather than doing step, jingle, jingle, it's step, jingle, jingle. The 2 jingles come quickly, so there's more time to get into the capers. Should we try that with music? Oh, I didn't do the tag. Tag, we'll do slip back, foot together, jump. Slip, back, together, jump. And together, and with hankies high, ready to go into the helicopters. Should we do that with music? Just a second. I think I'm sharing my audio. Here is the music. It's going to be slowed down a little bit. This time. Together jump. Foot up. Bubbles. Galley. Down up. Doubles. Galley left. Oh, stop. Sorry. How's that? How did it go? I can't see you all, so I think I saw somebody give a thumbs up.
Everybody's got thumbs up.
Okay. Yeah, I have not done this Zoom teaching before. This is kind of weird. Okay. So just one or two more things to mention on the foot up. You probably saw first double step I do normal. Second double step I like to take a little air just because it sounds good with the music. And down up, so you end with the hankies up. First capers we're going to do, let's do Fieldtown right toe forward. Hello?
Tom, before we go to the next part, with those little tweaks and notes that you've just added, can we try that with the foot up?
Thank you. Let's try the foot up, and let's try the foot up to tempo. My apologies to anybody who has perfect pitch, but this is the correct key. So this will just be a half an A to yourself, and then we'll be right into it. This time, flip back. Together jump, double. Take some air, galley right. Caper, caper, foot up. And I have to stop that. Good. How is that? I think I have to look over here to see thumbs up.
That's good.
All right. First B. End with your hankies up. Let's just let them fall to balanced position, and we'll do right foot is free, right foot tap caper, beetle stomper, right toe forward, whichever you want to call it. So tap, step through up, land, fall back. Tap, up, land, fall back. Just two of them. And those are going to be slows. And then end with your hands up. So tap, tap. Whoops, wrong foot. One more time. Tap, up, land, fall back, tap, up, land. Got to keep your hankies up here because the next thing that happens is Headington side steps. Side right, side left, slip back. And then we're into the foot up again. Second. Okay, can we try that with music?
Yes.
Okay, trying to find the B music. I'm going to go back to the lower key for a second. Here we go. Right foot tap capers. Tap. Up, over, fall back. Tap. Up. Hanky high. Side. Sides. Flip back. And it ends with hankies high. And it ends. Yeah, ends with hankies high. Is that good? Want to try that one all together?
Let's do it again.
I wish I could keep these things from.
Could we just do that B part again?
Just the B part again. Okay,
Yes.
here we go. Ready for the tap caper. Tap. Up, over, fall back. Tap. Up and over, fall back. Hankies high. High right, side left. Flip back. Together jump. Good. Once more up to tempo in the correct key. Here we go, once to yourself. This time, tap caper. And hanky high, side right. Slip back. Okay. Should we do slip back, foot up, tap capers, and another chorus?
Yes.
Just a second, I have to think about something here. Yeah, right before the chorus, we'll have done left galley, caper, caper, so we'll be here. Yeah, so the chorus ends on left galley, right foot will be free. The whole jig. There's the jig music. So an A, one set of slows, and another A. A full once to yourself. This one. That's the wrong music, I'm sorry. Oh. There it is. This time, slip back. Hold up. Reach the air, galley right. Caper, caper, foot up. Tap caper. Tap left. Hankies high. Slip back. How was that? Any questions on steps, styling, transitions, etc., with the knowledge that you can't do it wrong because you can do it in whatever style you want? Oh, please let there be questions. I need to get something to drink here.
We're waiting for people to type their questions in the chat while they take a deep breath of air.
Is there a raise your hand feature on this? You can raise your hand.
There is that too. Question, who wrote the tune and what is it?
The tune is called Kemp's Jig. It's a Playford tune. So it's written, well, obviously it wasn't written before 1600, but sometime after 1600, I think in Playford there are two tunes named for William Kemp. One called Kemp's Jig and one called Kemp's Jeg, which is jig spelled with an E, and I don't know why. John Harling of Rumford wrote this jig to one of the tunes, and he wrote a processional to the other tune. Funny story, the processional was intended to be danced as we were processing along 120 miles from London to Norwich. And it included things like dance in a circle and caper. No, we didn't do those 120 miles. So the original choreography for that lasted about 5 minutes. Okay, other question or?
there's a question about who recorded what the music that we're listening to.
Thank you. Shout out to Robin. I think Robin's here, aren't you? Can you put Robin on
Yes.
screen so we can wave?
Yes, I am here.
Hey, Robin, thank you.
Yep. This was recorded for my mom's personal jig CD. I taught the jig to her as I was taught by the person you learned it from, and you're now correcting everything he taught me.
The person I learned it from?
Oh no, the person you taught it to.
Yeah, sorry, the person I taught it to. So I learned it from, I don't think you know John Tarling.
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay. Moving onward.
We have a request to see galleys from a different angle.
Galleys from a different, oh, thank you. Yeah. Why don't I just I'll do a foot up. I'll do a foot sideways.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. The description I like to use for galleys is, imagine there's one of those orange traffic cones in front of you. You step next to it and you go around it twice. I've also heard clean out the toilet bowl. Don't forget to get under the rim. Whichever is more vivid in your mind. And it's step, galley, galley. Okay. Onward. Onward. Next thing that happens is just another slow caper. We'll stick with Fieldtown, which is the right toe back, Fieldtown right toe back or uprights. Slip back, together, up, and fall back again. So it's right back, 2 feet, 2 feet, right back. And then you do the second one, it's left back, 2 feet, 2 feet, left back. So always right, together, together, right, left, together, together, left. Then you're ready to go into the right side steps again. Styling, the way they do galleys over in Norfolk, or sorry, not galleys, the way they do uprights in Norfolk, rather than doing slip back together, they do something like this. Tap, together, jump, back, tap, together, jump, back. I don't do that because I think it's weird, but I'm opinionated. If that's how you do your galley, your capers, please do them that way. From I'm Nobody. Oh, sorry. I couldn't read that before it disappeared.
We're making
Okay.
bad galley jokes in the comments. Don't mind us. Please continue.
Okay. All right, so second B, fall back, together, jump, fall back, then left, fall back, together, jump, left, capers high, side step, slip backs. The side step, slip back, exactly like before. Yeah, just try and think ahead to where your hankies need to be next. So if they need to fall, they're ready to fall. And if they need to do helicopters next, keep them high. We do some, let's do some
dancing with music.
with music. That's what I'm looking for. Some B music. Half an A into a B with upright capers. This time. Right, together, together, right, left. Left back, sides. Flips. Pretty good. Should we do once more up to tempo and then, well, then we could
Yes.
probably do the whole dance. Oh. Okay,
We have thumbs up for the whole dance.
let's do B one more time up to tempo.
Okay.
B one more time up to tempo.
You dance this one at a different direction.
This time. Need to see in the other directions? Maybe this way?
Yes, yes, definitely that way.
Okay.
But maybe the whole dance that way.
I can't tell if this is serious. Yes?
Yeah, let's do the whole dance that way. I know someone was talking about galleys. Once we
Okay,
answered that.
the whole dance staring at my butt. That's K100. Here we go. Are we ready?
Request, actually, I came in late. Can you talk it through quickly?
Okay. Is that Judy?
It is.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. The tradition I'm teaching it in is Bledington and Fieldtown and Headington and maybe a little bit of Sherburne. That's the tradition it was written in. But as I said before, because this event was combined Morris Ring, Morris Fed, Open Morris event, the original notes for the dance say, dance it in your team's own tradition. So in your team's tradition, or this one, foot up and up with a tag, 2 slow capers, 2 side steps, tag back. So we've been doing slip backs, foot up and up, tap capers, side steps, and slip backs for the tag. Then foot up and up again, another 2 slow capers, uprights, side step, slip back, and then a foot up and up. So if you're doing it in your own tradition, it's up and up, slow caper, side steps, up and up, slow caper, side steps, up and up, and out. I'm going to have to yell loud if I'm facing this direction. Are we ready? K100. This time, flip back. Take the air, galley. Put up and up. Take the air. Half caper. Time. Flip back. Up and up. Ooh, that was bad. Upright. One more time, up and up. Hold up. Questions, please. Please. Please let there be questions. Are there
Just a
questions?
quick reminder for everyone that this is being recorded and will be available on YouTube later for you to review. June appreciates watching your behind.
Oh. Thank you.
And Vanessa also appreciates being able to mirror the movement.
They've actually done scientific studies on birds. I believe it was ravens. And some ravens learn things in mirror image, and some ravens learn things in parallel, and they can't unlearn it. So it goes all the way back to our bird brains. I can't read the questions, they're too small on my screen.
We are just commenting on what our favorite angle of Tom is.
So I probably don't want to see these comments.
People are saying things. While you're all catching your breath, I got a joke for you.
Okay.
Did you hear about the cheese factory explosion in France?
Yes, I did.
No, Valerie, I didn't hear about the cheese factory explosion in France.
There was debris everywhere.
Yay! Very cheesy.
Yes. Oh, my team members know that on May Day after the sunrise dancing, I went out and led it or helped lead a bird watching walk at a local nature center. I learned something very interesting about crows and ravens. And that is, among the differences between the birds, on the forewing, the raven has 17 primary flight feathers. They're called pinion feathers on the forewing, whereas the crow only has 16. So the difference between a raven and a crow is just a matter of opinion.
Tom,
Stop
do you
crowing,
think
you're all on mute.
Tom, do you think that you have caught your breath enough to do another dance through for us?
No, but it's not going to stop me.
Ooh,
Good.
subtle diss of the joke.
Wait a minute, is subtlety allowed here? I thought we had to check it at the door.
I left my subtlety with my bell pads. Okay, ready for the whole dance up to tempo?
Yep. Can you face front this time?
Yes, please. Everyone ready? And I will try and just do the calls and not too much commentary. Here we go. This time, flip back. Full stop. Sorry, stop. This is being recorded and I started out on the wrong foot, and I'm sorry. If it's going to be recorded, I've got to start out on the right foot. Here we go. From the beginning. This time. Hold up. All up.
Well danced, everyone.
Thank you. How did it look? Somebody who could see other people.
Everyone was in sync on my Zoom feed, whatever that means.
Wow.
There was much dancing and many sweaty people out there.
Yay.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Tom.
Very welcome. So you have license to do it my way or your way or whichever way you like.
It'd be really fun when we, like at the next in-person ale, we could have a joy of all with Kemp's Jig and everyone can do their own team's traditions.
Or this one,
Or this
which
one.
is almost every team's tradition somewhere.
I was disappointed they didn't put any Litchfield in.
By the way, there was one time through when I thought the music and the video were not in sync, and there's a way to get around that. I don't know if everybody knows this, but I'll make this suggestion because it certainly works most of the time, and it did this time for me. If you go down to the lower left-hand corner of your Zoom screen, and next to the little microphone mute button, there's an up caret, which takes you to a menu. And if you leave computer audio, and then the little icon that was a microphone turns into something that looks more like headphones, and you click on that and then hit return, you will get back into the audio. So the audio is gone for a minute and a few seconds, and then you return to it. And in almost every case, the synchronization with the visual image will be much, much better if there was a problem to begin with.
I will venture that Tom, in my video, it wasn't synced, but Tom was like a beat ahead of the music, and that was wonderful for me because then I could see what was coming.
Yeah, you ought to dance it that way all the time.
Yeah.
Right. And those synchronization options are not available if you're using a mobile device or perhaps not an updated version of Zoom.
Hmm.
Thank you. Thank you all for those Zoom fun tips and tricks.